There she is, looking like Lauren Sivan. That's because she is Lauren Sivan, New York reporter. She's so hot, she leaves third-degree burns instead of hickeys.
Oh.
And he's the... You said that. Is this sending the wrong message to women who... welcome back.
Well, look, we've all had our past, let's say, where we've all made bad decisions.
Yes, that's true.
Many of us have porn tapes that may interfere with, you know, when we try and enter the workforce. I mean, there may or may not be someone with my likeness in a film titled Beef Curtains 3, but luckily, most people just think it's a documentary about veganism.
Yeah, I think it is. I think I saw that.
It was a butchery theme.
Yes,
yes.
Chris, named Anderson, S-I-N. Isn't that proof that she's a terrible teacher if she can't even spell her own name? Oh, I do say this.
There should be lots of friends.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Is she any worse though than a woman who's like stayed in a bad marriage or a woman that's made? I mean, you know, she just made
Activity.
Yeah.
That's in the car. Yeah. Fire for that.
All right, from porn rolls.
That's math. That was math.
Yeah, how could
Straight up.
How could you be emaciated and bloated at the same time? It's incredible.
It's called being Emilio'd.
Jim,
freebasing all night.
oh, but I know, it's true. It's like the parents are probably looking back.
Who did that work for so far?
Not answer a question with a question.
I know.
lady.
Thank you, Bill. You know, that rhetorical stuff doesn't work with me.
I apologize. I think we did discover a gift he had that I didn't know about it before. He's an amazing prompter reader.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Unless he had cue cards, which I don't know. But also, he...
T-shirts that he seems to wear for every single one of those. That really hurts it. And also pick a team. What are you, a Reds fan? Are you a Giants fan?
It's not gotten any better though.
Yeah.
It's still the
consequences, though. I mean, it's a guy whose career, I mean, I know
public loves it. We should just admit that. Like, we're watching a guy go down the toilet.
In the world, how much he loves smoking cocaine. He's, you know, told his boss essentially to go F himself. I mean, that's, you know, you don't see it every day.
Yeah.
Well, this really is
Red Fox.
Which is why I no longer am salaried here. But that's neither here nor there.
That's true. I think you could become another goddess. For
It's very lucrative,
Yes.
I found out. And apparently you don't have to do much. He either passes out or he's so messed up, he just writes you a check.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it seems like a pretty easy gig.
Yeah.
Lots of free juice.
Yes. All right, let's move on, shall we?
Cat, we stand it up? You had that clip and you said that. Imagine if you said that.
The lesson is, say whatever you believe, just don't do it on a taxpayer dime. I mean, if you can get by without taking taxpayer money, then do it. What does it mean? A few less tote bags they hand out? They can say whatever they want if they weren't being funded by us. I think that's what most people are upset about.
Yeah. Bill, you know, you've been...
Rounded her with sex toys to prove the point of something great.
Yes.
It was well done, is what it was. And totally not illegal.
But I mean, you thought...
Anymore. And then they can say what they want.
Exactly.
And every member is going to double their donation in a fit of liberal...
Lauren Sivan, I think that's her name, explains her new hobby. But first...
Now, the problem with this Greg lag is you're admitting in his ass.
Oh, please!
Absolutely. We have proof that we did it before.
to admit that he was wrong. You know, say, oh, well, it's tell us.
I mean, they have those amazing water views.
Yes, they do. They do.
But Obama is slightly handcuffed by Congress because if you get rid of Gitmo, you have to figure out what to do with these people. No one wants them in the prison system. No one wants them in their backyard. So I believe I'm in the middle on this one.
Yeah. You know, you spent some time in DV...
But that was voluntary.
Yeah, okay.
That was in the movie she made.
Yes, yes.
Also,
She's in the middle on that one.
Yes. All right. Do you have a...
It is a competitive field.
74,070, apparently.
Well, if you have any ideas of how I can stand out, you let me know.
You know, here's a hint. Just send. Did
Why don't you exist?
Just send. Yeah, just exist.
Yeah.
Send a picture of you existing, and I'm sure you'll have a plane ticket waiting for you.
Yep.
I babysit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, there you
Well,
go.
he needs it.
Well, he doesn't need that anymore since the cops took his kids.
True.
Yeah, got to update your resume, Lauren.
Maybe the little child inside of him needs it.
Addiction.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I mean, until you suffer from it, do not judge.
Yes. Is chocolate a euphemism for something else?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. No.
In that case, she probably does have a problem. Not for a chocolate addiction, although she wouldn't be the first that had a you know, made-up addiction. I mean, I'm addicted to shoes. Should I go on the show as well? You know, I think they're pushing it.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to add something to that. You're addicted to shoes full of Coke, and yes, you do have a problem. All right.
Well,
don't do the half sentence.
Coke
thing with
shoes
us.
is all I
This
hear
is
them.
as much a show as it
we
is.
can't
an
all afford the
invention.
suitcase full.
Chris, are you surprised by these desperate? What I don't like about these people is
Standing outside and he would
like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Would you share a room with a dude?
I sort of did. I mean, whether they're co-ed or not, I mean, it was college. You know,
Yeah.
there was a lot going on. I don't know who belonged in which room. But
What you're saying is you don't even know.
all I'm saying is it may be difficult. Speaking of Rasmussen polls, that might be difficult if you're living with a girl to
Yeah, hook up.
polish your
Yeah,
pole or whatever you want to.
I didn't know where you were going, but now suddenly what?
Girls are dirty.
Yeah,
and
they-
college girls are particularly
Yeah, that
dirty.
is true.
I
That
mean,
is true.
Ooh,
between
I
our
changed my mind.
All right.
spray tanning.
I think I'm going to go
waxing.
to the tees. We've got to take. You know, they had the option to leave, but I wanted them to stay and soak up your greatness.
The option, Lauren begs.
Yes. It's pretty screwed up.
I forgot.
In jail.
I don't know what that meant, but we interviewed Paul Stanley once on the Opie and It was so humiliating.
Well,
Restraining order?
Oh, he just looked at me like on 57th Street.
hey, pushed you on the ground.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I think I had the same kind of thing with Steve Austin.
I just happen to enjoy Europe a lot more than I thought I would.
So what you're saying is the real patriot is the guy that has sex with the transgender.
Attaboy.
All right.
There you go.
Attaboy.
I got to ask you, you have this